You will! Don't let him open the door! The battle is ours!
Thank you. So, back to the intro. I'm sorry I couldn't. The way of the samurai says just move on. Today we're skipping a cutscene. What's this? If you couldn't make out what I was saying through my mouth, you surely saw my face movement. So lads, the Oko God of War 2 continues today. But now we have more Oko per second, lads. We're gonna be Okoing more and more conveniently, because now we can skip cutscenes. Boop. Boom. That's right, the cutscenes once thought unskippable are now skippable. They're also shippable, if you know what I mean. Well, I don't want to die here. That'd be embarrassing. Attaboy with the F collision. F collision. F collision. Added to the pile of embarrassing stream L's. That wasn't an L. I'm doing an Oko right now, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Explain how. I'm gonna make a video soon. It works on PS3 and PC. You still have some of the powers of the gods. Run! I'm running with you. This guy fists the building. Brian fists the building. So, yes, using Mr. Wolf, who I shared his channel yesterday up. How was the three-letter word? What is the three-letter word? Using Mr. Wolf's actually save editor in a messed up way, mind you, allows me to skip cutscenes in God of War 2 from now on. It took long yesterday after the L I got. You're not gonna believe this. I got bullied into jailbreaking my PS3 yesterday night, and so it took like 5 hours to 6 hours even to fully set up my PS3 as jailbroken and all that, just to find out that I actually didn't need to jailbreak my PS3 to even get this. So that's right, I'm gonna upload a video soon of how to skip cutscenes in God of War 2. Mr. Wolf said he's gonna dabble a lot more with the thing sometime in the future, not now, but like for now, we have a thing. Less cutscene means less time wasted, means faster Ls per second. Yes. But the chance of getting the W is quicker than before as well. We are gonna get more Ls, but it's just that they're not gonna be as punishing. Catch this. The Ls from now on are objectively... Let me just show my dick. They're objectively not as stressful or punishing as they used to be before. It's like we are objectively, marginally saving on time everywhere. It took long for me to set this up yesterday, but like it works like butter. I hate cheese, otherwise I'd said it works like cheese, but like it's very simple. So you start a normal new game, right? You come over here, save right here. With a normal new game where you can't skip cutscenes. Ugh! Can't skip cutscenes. Couldn't be me in a 1,000-mile radius. After you save that, you copy or save that of the PS3 to the USB. You then copy it to your laptop, PC, NASA computer, I don't know, up your ass. You then open Wolf's Save Editor, which is a software you can download at GitHub. It's very easy. Just search for Wolf's channel or search for it in Google. Search for God of War Save Editor and you'll get it. You insert your USB into your laptop, get that save data onto the laptop, open the save editor, go into God of War 2, go into the number of the save data that you saved at. So like say I saved in that post-porn bath place in the first spot, right? What happens is, okay, I saved it there in vanilla. On my laptop, I pull up the software, I press God of War 2, I press the first save because that's where I saved. And then I can just edit the save data, right? So in there, we set the save data to load us into a new game plus. So like that's a function you can have in the software itself. You load up a save data. As you saw me at the start of the stream, I loaded up a save data. Just the game instantly started. And we're in new game plus right now, except we only have Chronos Rage. But we are new game plus. See the level 1 blaze that I have right now? Except right now in new game plus, I have level 1 meters. I don't have the fucking the maxed out meters. Otherwise, like, we would have always continued this way in our Okos or like in any other one. But like no more. Now we have level 1 meters, so we can progress normally after, you know, the Hands of Death. We have level 1 Blades of Athena, the red ones that deal the same damage as the blue ones. And we're skipping cutscenes, and it's gonna be a natural progression. We don't have any magics other than the Chronos Rage. So this is all gonna be way more easy and convenient, hopefully tomorrow when I make the video. And give proper credit to Wolf again, because man, oh man. Dun, dun. While you're in the software of Wolf's save editor, you gotta do some changes that are gonna be a bit iffy. I'll touch on them tomorrow. You essentially select new game, but you have to alter the meters that you have. That's why if you saw my community post, what of red orbs? Exactly. You can reduce the red orbs or increase the red orbs however you want. Remember when we used to hack video games on our phone? And we could increase the money? That's exactly the same thing here. You can make the meter however level you want when you load up the save data that you edited on your computer or laptop. Computer. You can have however many red orbs you want to have. And like I set it to 0. You can even select what secondaries you want to have, you know, access to. But actually, this doesn't matter. Imagine if we never make it post the prologue today, not even being able to show off the mod that I installed. Hopefully, you can actually acquire magic and subs. Hopefully. This game also sucks, by the way, because it has on landing things. It is what it is. Just a 5-minute time loss. It's nothing big. So yeah, you can even set up the difficulty in the save data. Obviously, this is the very hard difficulty. And now to talk about the challenge rules. This is God of War 2 Oko, or like One Hit K.O, or single segment no damage. Since like essentially I have to beat the game no damage in a single session. Not like a single session, in a single segment. That's more like the correct term. It doesn't have to be a single sitting. Though now, from now on, if we start a stream on like literally the first attempt, or maybe the second attempt if we didn't spend a lot of time in the first one, it's more likely that I'm gonna finish the Yoko finally in like one sitting. So that's awesome. Is you or is they zesty? Remember, do not override the save. Yes. And I no longer have to have a save after the Hands of Death, which is amazing. But man, what an amazing mod. Like, I can just purely, I'm playing New Game Plus, but I have all the things that I want, you know, that you naturally would have in vanilla. Except in vanilla, the great thing is that you have the blue blades, access to all the moveset, which would have made this a lot easier. And especially Poseidon's Rage that I don't have access to right now since, you know, New Game Plus. So like that's kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. It is, buddy. It is. We then wait here, jump again, boom, 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 and then we do this one more time. Do not overwrite the save. Yeah. But it just say if I get hit, I go back to the start of the game. Simple. Now, if I get hit, I get restarted back to the start of the game that I can skip the cutscenes of. Like you forgot that part. That part is instrumental to this one. Skip the cutscene, cheater. There's some guy in the community post saying skipping cutscenes is cheating. Like, in what remote way is that cheating? What happened to our standards? We went from the 2D era of video games to considering cutscene skipping to be cheating now? I'm not cheating on my wife. You are cheating on your wife. UCR is literally PR level 1 without the big iframes. Nah. I'd love to, but like it's objectively not allowed. Alex, motherfucker. Like I'm sure, look, if I say he's joking right now, he may not have been joking. And like if I say he may have been joking or anything. And then he's gonna actually take the credit of that. He's gonna be like, yeah, I was joking, guys. Come on. Are y'all weird or what?
Show no mercy.
I like it more when that Rhodesian says, die with honor! You only watch the cutscenes of the first playthrough? No, now I load this up and I never watch the cutscenes. Because if you beat the first walkthrough on vanilla, you start another vanilla run, and you still can't skip it. Skipping cutscene is cheating. I guess you'll never know. But yeah, this is like a lifesaver. I cannot describe how thankful I am to having Wolf. Was the situation about Wolf has always been brought up. I always remember Big V mentioning Wolf's save editor, and it's been brought up to me by Wright here in the chat a lot of times. Just that it was never brought up in the context of allowing me to skip cutscenes. Like even Wolf, I believe, was surprised when he heard that. Like even this way that we found of skipping cutscene is just a new thing. Like it's still undeveloped, I'd say. Like I'm pretty sure Wolf can actually dabble with that save thing and make it even better. Like potentially having it equipped for God of War 1 or God of War 3. God forbid of War 3. Like imagine how amazing that would be. So like this is new. Using you know, Wolf's save editor to skip cutscenes is totally new. I don't know how that get thought up. I don't know how Wright thought about it. Who actually thought about it? I forget. Because like yesterday, my eyes were red with vengeance and panties, and you know. But now for real, I was way too mad yesterday after the elf. It was only because I repositioned myself because I would have gotten essentially blocked by the invisible wall behind me against Albrecht. What's wrong with me today? Do I take damage from this? I don't take damage from... You took damage from... You took damage from this? You took damage from the god of what? We fixed the cutscene issue. Now we gotta fix the gameplay issue. How do you skip gameplay? Imagine my next message tonight to Wolf. I'm like, dude, thank you very much for adding a cutscene skip. How do you add a combat skip? Like if you would know, you know, I'm just asking for a friend. I'm doing this Oko thing and I don't want to do it, and like I just want to skip the gameplay of the game, you know, like yeah, like yeah. I want to skip the gameplay. Yeah, I'm losing a lot. I want to skip the gameplay. Oh, what? Were the cutscenes not enough? Is something wrong with the cutscene? Oh, no, 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 don't worry about it. I just want to skip the gameplay. No, I don't want to play the game. I just want I just want the game to play itself. Stupid. I ain't gonna get this chance. We're not making it out of the prologue when we have a mod that works post-prologue. Don't let that L distract you from the fact that you can skip cutscenes. It's totally distracting. This is basically how every other stream was going. We always start by being able to skip prologue cutscenes. This is nothing new. I want to skip like the Pegasus cutscene, you know? Like I want to skip that cute little "Why do you give me AIDS, Gaia?" That's what I want to skip. Damn it. Whatever, I'm gonna lock in this time, bro. Locked in. Basically, what I do in that QT is I mash the buttons because I already have them memorized. But back there, I mixed it up, thinking it's the first one. The first one is triangle, triangle, X, X. The second one is circle, circle, square, square. And so I mixed it up. I pressed triangle twice and X twice. And you probably don't care about what I'm talking about right now. Don't let skipping cutscenes distract you from the fact that you're taking more L per second. Yeah. Look, everything has been like doubled right now. Like there's gonna be more L's per second and more Okos per second than before. So it's like, consider this: 2 hours of this game are just cutscenes. How much time am I saving? There's never, of course, there's never a singular cutscene that lasts 2 hours. Sum them all up is when they all last 2 hours, and it's a lot. The best here, it says you take damage. Never mind. Wait, you covered this thing damaging us? What did you? Of course we take damage. Who would possibly ask if that QTE fill would, you know, take health from us? I wouldn't. Like, why would you add that to the bestiary? Now, what I think is that bestiary is flawed because it includes that. And just forced last cutscene lasts 2 hours. Okay. Stop, like, you know. Don't. Is it actually 2 hours? I believe it's shorter. In NG Plus, you don't lose orbs after prologue. I think we do here. I believe I saw my orbs leave out of my buddy. Give me a run for my money. The bestiary covers everything, fam. Does it cover the soul of Barbarian King coming back to you if you happen to be slightly misaligned with your dodge? I don't think so. Does it cover lists everything that is actually covered in the list? Does it say God of War 2 is shit? I don't think so. What kind of bestiary is not self-aware about the game it's in? But yeah, shout out to God of War 2. Very ass game. All this just because I'm losing. In New Game Plus, you don't lose prologue warps, so math them out when you're done, if you've done. Yeah, it's not gonna be a lot of orbs anyways. Like, what are they? At max? How many orbs do you have by that point? Not a lot. I believe like less than 1,000. If you take orbs, you come out with a lot more orbs, but like this, way less than 1,000. Oh shit, shit, shit. Ah, okay, okay. What's wrong with me today? But it covers it being unblockable, already known, and it dealing damage, as already known. Yeah, the unblockable thing. Why did you add that right? We all know that. Oh man. He goes through the bestiary that took like 3 months to make. And it's like, it has it written. The soul of Barbarian King actually is unblockable. And like, I confront him, I'm like, why did you add this to the list? I already knew this, as if the whole bestiary is made for me. Oh man. He tells me something like, these enemies die if you grab them. I'm like, why did you even write this, dog? Like, I know this. You didn't have to write this.
Show no mercy.
I swear to God, this time I'm gonna beat this section. Look, I go there so that all the Rhodesians start running towards me, and so that I can take them behind the corner and stun them, and it's a whole strat that I'm gonna explain. I can't believe I've died twice there. Ah, man, what a disgrace. This is what the Yoko's turn to. Now we can skip cutscenes. Still doesn't make us any less ass at the game. Okay, you know what? This time I'm actually beating it. I don't care. I'm gonna actually focus. Faster else per second. Nah, this is for real. Like, the hype of the cutscene skipping is making me like mentally not be there. Oh my god, here it goes again. Like, I'm mentally not there. I'm like, yeah, so what? I'm gonna take an L and just restart. It's not like there are, you know, unskippable cutscenes by any means. Like, and then I keep dying at the prologue. PS3 hen with multi-man. Yeah, that cocaine with the multi-man thing. You're right. Although mine is not the hen thing, it's the custom firmware. Thankfully, my PS3 got conveniently jailbroken yesterday. Like, that jail got so broken, you should have been there to see it actually. But yeah, shout out to the homie Wright for making the bestiary. I didn't need it. I personally knew like pressing L2 is the magic attack, but like, I mean, I could forget, so I understand why he wrote it in the bestiary that he made for me. Honestly, thank you a lot. Just saying. Big love. The gods are punishing me for being a filthy cheater. If that guy hit me, why am I jumping so much? It's good to gain distance, but it's also dangerous when you land because your block gets turned off because God of War 2's ass. Just like Assad jails? Yeah. Whatever that is. Should skip the game cutscenes too, man. I don't want to hear Athena, you will suffer for this. Over and over again. Ay, come on, Grandpa. You're just being mean at this point. Like, you're You're just erasing my gat right now. Like with that, honestly, I don't agree. You can't use magic until you get the bow. Is it in the script? Thing is, if I had Poseidon's Rage, I would have been able to use magic. But right now I have only Chronos Rage. And Chronos Rage is not allowed. You don't have this magic when you start God of War 2. So that's why I don't use it. I start using magic when I get Tactics. That should have been the simple... Like, I should have just said yes. I don't know why I went so into detail. If you want more details on the rules, they are in the description. But basically, if I take a hit, the game restarts. Found a way to skip unskippable cutscenes. Now onto the unskippable else. Yeah, how do we skip those, by the way, Wolf? Do you have any... Like, do you have a save editor that can, you know, skip my else? And, like, skip instantly to the, you know, to the winning attempt? Just asking for a friend, because he's been trying the Oko for a long time. And I'm dead. I swear to God, what the hell is wrong with me today? I mean, I stayed long at work, so it could be that. It could be my... It could be that my mental space... Oh my God, here he goes again. Is not with God of War 2. Oh my God, he's going here again. Gears Ascension doesn't exist. It's called getting good and focus. Yeah, that's what it's called. I didn't know you could mod games on PS3. I've learned. So this thing right here, this save thing, does not require a jailbreak. For people who don't know, you don't need a jailbreak to skip cutscenes. And, like, to edit your save data in general. You don't need a jailbroken PS3. You can just do it without a jailbroken. You do need a jailbroken PS3 to mod, I believe, textures, if those are even moddable. Which I am interested in getting, like a texture pack or something. Just to make the game have a different coat of paint. Even though it's my favorite art style in God of War. It would be amazing to see. Word on the street is that tonight's Oko will break records. This is true? Yeah, the most else in a God of War 2 Oko. Honestly, what is jailbreak? It's where you basically break into your system's software. You can get games for free. I'm not gonna say free, but you can get... Why am I not saying free? You can get games for free. Free games. Free video games. Video games for free. I'm challenging YouTube to $2 my ass. Hit counter goes from 5 to 11. Makes sense. Really? When did that happen? Honestly, fuck this guy. Like... Atta boss. The plan is to trap them behind that urn back there. Honestly, fuck y'all. I'm just going. Why is this encounter so stressful all of a sudden? Why is this encounter so stressful? It's not. Was the camera not planning to switch back there? Why is this encounter so stressful? It's an easy encounter. I usually skip it very easily. And I usually like despawn all these assholes. What happened to the skills? I don't know. They're gone. They got skipped along with my cutscenes. Like, most of the texture mods are for PS2 and not free. Ah, amazing. It is what it is, though. Colossus of Rhodes was built in the honor of victory of taking the city. That's why the music says Colossus save us. Yeah, it's like it's rooting for this for the statue to rescue Rhodes. Like the statue is the hero here. Kratos is the villain. So here I have to hide my face cam to explain the strat. I wait for these archers to shoot at the same time, like that. Roll twice, block. When they shoot again, I start rolling forward again. Open the door! This guy comes in. Ush, 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 ush. We break the window, roll to the right. This guy comes in. We combo him. We move over here. We stop. When these two shoot, I climb up and block. Grab these guys one by one or plume them back to back. Grab them, whatever. Ush. Now we go back. Through the beams. I've never walked on these beams for like 10 years now. One of these days I'm gonna feel this grab. Not really, lol. LMAO, lamau. Back with the face cam. Zeus to kill wait for face cam. Now I have to hide it to showcase that first encounter. Colossus lyrics are also in Brothers of Blood from God of War 3. Yeah, they're in what the hell? Why is he doing that attack? Don't slam the ground. Colossus lyrics is also mentioned in that God of War 3 track when you're in the River of Styx. Colossus is a golden statue of the sun god Helios. Yeah. So we use the best DPS we know of. In a safe spot anyways. Like the best DPS otherwise would be going up there and hitting his belly. But like the spot I use right here is safe. It's a safe spot. It's the G spot. There you go. I actually did fail that grab some time ago. Yeah, when I still wasn't that familiar. The one that Zesty moved on from. Don't forget the Gorgonite from Colossus. Yeah. We have to actually get it from now on. Thank you. It's no longer, hey, we're gonna skip this. No, we're gonna have to actually get it. And would you look at that? The run is actually gonna be a single segment. I'm not gonna be quitting the game, loading up a manual save just in case someone was about to accuse me of cheating. You know, like skipping a cutscene is totally cheating. That should also be cheating, you know. For some reason, I believe in here the Blade of Olympus will not give me the prompt. Like when I get it, the game will not say, hey, you got the Blade of Olympus. See, like, look at this. This happens, and I lied. Where's Zesty G-Spot? Shut up. Extreme G-Spot. God, this weapon. So I've kind of taken back what I said about special attacks. When I make that top 5 special attacks, I'm gonna make it objective. Just to make things easier for myself. Because I noticed in that script I was writing the other day, I kept explaining my stance on why I like something, why I like something else. And like, you know what? I'm not gonna make the objective list, you know, that everybody's gonna agree with. I am gonna try to make it, you know, a list that has the best special attacks. It's not gonna be my top 5 favorite special attacks. enough with that, you know, emotional stuff. Like, let's actually make a list with top 5 best special attacks. And I'm not gonna account for, you know, the weapon being locked behind something or not. I'm gonna mention it as a jab. Just saying, like, I say this because some weapons have very interesting, like this special attack. I believe this to be objectively the best special attack right here. Like, the absolute best. But the weapon we have it for is not really a weapon in the game that you can use in vanilla. Like, you only use it here and then against Zeus. You know, it's not a progression tool that you get like the Barbarian Hammer or the Spear of Destiny. Whereas other weapons would be. And so, like, that's what messes up a special attack for me. But, like, no more. I'm just gonna exclude that whole fact that the weapon is only fully used with New Game Plus. I don't care. I'm just gonna make a simple top 5 best special attacks. Since you can skip cutscenes, go all out and do no upgrade run plus Oko, how about we chill for a second, Alpha? What she did to me was cheating, stream gameplays. What? Who? What? What are you talking about? What? You're an adult male. What? Now this cool little... I did not just miss my cool little thing. Grabbing it is, I guess. I hope we do not die at the hands of death or the first Pegasus. That's going to be a real turn off for the stream. Like, we're coming in with a storm, so like losing there is not going to be a fun time. What about Cyclone of Gorgon special move? Cyclone of Gorgon? That's not a special attack, that's a magic attack. With special attacks, I mean the ones where you go L1 and then something. She extreme gameplayed me. She played you, I see. No upgrade plus saves you time, of course, but this is God of War 2 we're talking about. Was a fast grab on the Rhodians triggered, or is it random? It's random. And it has no reason to be random. Like, Big V has offered a very easy fix to this. Hold circle when you grab the Rhodian. Kratos does the long 3-stab grab. Just press it and Kratos does the slam. I don't know why it has 2 animations and you can't choose which one you want. Gets torn into pieces, still screams. Is that in the bestiary? Used CR? Cheat? I'm not using it in combat though. It's just here for funsies. You know what I should do? I should alter the save data that I have like a bit more, just so that I can have all the secondaries available as well. Just so that I can do some early skips that I just want to do. Like maybe skip a puzzle or whatever that takes long in vanilla. Like if cutscene skipping is possible, surely I want to skip puzzles as well. Oh dear, there we go again. Why are you not on vanilla if you can skip cutscenes? The manual save thing that I use, the save editor of Wolf, so far for now does not allow that. I have to be on New Game Plus. Otherwise, I'd love to use the blue blades for a change, since that's what I'm supposed to be using. Except I'm using the red blades at level 1 that deal the same damage as the blue blades when they're maxed out at the start of your vanilla run. It has to be that way, unfortunately.
How can this be?
So we have 591 orbs. Let's hopefully not forget that. These are not orbs that we can have, okay? We're not gonna use these orbs.
Kratos has fallen.
And how do we still have the Blade of Olympus? Do we keep it or what? So far we still have the Blade of Olympus and we still have our orbs. They use Chronos Rig, we still good. It's not in combat, it's just for fun to speed things up. It's like skipping a puzzle by high jumping. Not skipping an encounter, which is what matters. Hands of Death. Hands of Death. Hands of Death. I pause so that I can see my surroundings. There we go. Amazing. Do we still have anyone fighting here? Anyone? Nope, they're all dead. Sometimes you get a bug. There they go! Look at those kings back there. They're still fighting.
I knew you could not be killed.
Amazing.
I never lost faith.
Is this NG plus? Yes. It's NG plus, but my meters are at level 1. Surrender. Do as you got commands.
And what of you, my lord?
Can you guys hear Kratos talk? Because I can barely hear him through my headphones. Where do we save in spot 10? I'm pretty sure this is a PS3 bug. Sometimes they die. Okay, watch this. We're gonna skip this. Is the sound bugged? Yeah, you guys couldn't hear it as well, right? Skip the audio. Skip the audio while he was at it, you know? We're skipping everything. Matter of fact, skip this shit. Man, skip that cutscene. Man, skip that fucking cutscene.
My Titan brother slumbers deep inside his mountain prison. Go. It is time he was awakened.
Come on. My schizophrenia can't stop anymore. Hey, we have the Blade of Olympus, so that's a poggers right there, chat. Attaboy. And that's the first Pegasus. So we had 600 orbs that we can't use. Okay, 600 orbs. Let's not forget that. And even if I forget that, like, it's not that big of a deal. We usually get our upgrades with a lot more orbs to spare. We restart the checkpoint here because that guy forcefully kills us here, and it's not fun. It's just a waste of time. I really, really want to beat the second Pegasus now. Like, I'm really interested in seeing this run go far. We're skipping cutscenes. Can you imagine that? Like, failing is not gonna be as miserable as before. It's still gonna be miserable if it's at the late game. But like, I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. I can just, like, the ills are not gonna be a whole restart of 5 hours or 4 hours. Like, your time is not cut like halfway through the game. But like, it is cut significantly than before. 2 hours of the main game have been cut. 2 hours. You know how long 2 hours is? 2 hours is a whole stream of the Oko. 2 hours is a whole stream of Oko elves. Just skip a chest instead of not using those orbs. Yeah, that would be easier. Although, how many orbs, how many chests do I gotta skip? Can you skip Rarity's cutscene? I can skip everybody's cutscene now. The orbs you can't use are the ones before Colossus 3. You deleted that alpha right as I was reading it. Zesty looking fresh. Thanks. So I have the Blade of Olympus, which is very... but we can't use it. Come a little bit closer. Okay, don't. I have an idea for you. Which translates to die. Do collisions work in the new games? In a different way. They build up stun and they freeze other enemies. If the enemy you know launch to another enemy gets, if like you've frozen an enemy and you throw them to another enemy, the other ones get frozen. They have the freeze effect on them. The orbs that you got before Colossus 3 can't be used, which are 421. And once you got from inside Colossus, the hands of Pegasus can be used. You're right. So 400, say 400. 400 orbs is what we can't use. You should have stopped till the Remasters collection was out for them sweet cutscenes. Fuck that. I got so mad yesterday. I was like, this shit should have been on release. Like, how do you create the most replayable pieces of media in the history of video games and not allow cutscene skipping? We did that for God of War 3 as well, by the way. Like, remember the God of War 3 Oko? Where we found some forbidden way to skip a, what, 7-minute cutscene? Like, there's gotta be a way to do it, and it's just find that way, apparently. That's the motto. You wanna find a way to skip cutscenes? Find it yourself. How do you make these games and not add cutscene skips? It's just baffling. The most story-focused games of the time had cutscene skipping. Metal Gear Solid games had cutscene skipping. It's insane. Give those 400 orbs into the Spear of Destiny. We don't upgrade Spear in the run anyway, right? We'll give it to anything. I'm gonna give it to the Blades. Like, so we should be at 900 minus 400. So like we should have 500 left. Say that, okay? That's how many orbs I have right now. Never upgrading the Blades until the very late game. So it doesn't make a difference. Now let's deal with this sentry safely, because it's dangerous. This doesn't damage me, thankfully. Not the Blades. It's fine to be on the Blades. I'm gonna forget by the time I make it to the Spear of Destiny. Wait, what's wrong with my headphone? It's just distracting and it's hurting my ear. It was like zapping my ear. You know, I should have spent it on the Blade of Olympus. That could have also worked. Since like we're never upgrading it. We're not allowed to upgrade it. From now on, I'm gonna spend the 400 orbs on the Blade of Olympus. Just to mimic the most vanilla run ever. Man, my headphones are like zapping my ears. I don't know what's going on. Reset checkpoint and spin on Blade of Olympus. No, it's not. It's fine. We never upgrade the blades, which this gets me talking about the routing. The routing goes like this. We're basically doing a no upgrade run from here until we get Urali's head. Why? Because that's how the routing goes. We upgrade the Urali's head first. The first thing we upgrade is Urali's head to the max instantly, like 12,000 orbs. We then, I'm sorry, I got a notification. We then upgrade the Barbarian Hammer to level 2. We then upgrade the Chronos Race to level 3. We then upgrade Typhon's Bane to level 3. And then we upgrade the Barbarian Hammer to level 3. And from there we can upgrade the Blaze to level 4. By the time we make it to Zeus, they would be at level 4. Level 4 is going to be just perfect for Zeus. Since like we're going to be zoning that guy and not really hitting him face to face. My slams are going to deal a lot of damage there. I started God of War franchise from this game, and it's my favorite game. Same. This was my first God of War as well. You have 400 orbs now. Why do that? I spent it on the blades. 400 orbs got spent into the blades. No need to spend more. So this encounter, I slowly walk in. With that routing, I don't see having level 4 AB by Zeus possible. I mean, I have always achieved level 4 Athena's blades like that. So in this encounter, I run forward slowly so that the Minotaur doesn't spawn. I lead this guy's shots to the outside, cook up my grenade, drop it on his ugly ass, and then repeat the same thing for 2 more times. Boom. So now it drops. Drop its ass. Come back here so that the archers are off screen again. This Minotaur rushes you. Launch him. Rush towards the fort. When they shoot their own fort, come back and retreat back here. Get them off screen again. Don't keep them on screen, because they shoot you. Just deal with the Minotaur right here while the other archers are off screen. Or do a risky move like this. Move forward. Do something. And that's that. Full collision, man. What a lovely thing. That undead toss is such a nice thing. Okay, I'm having less orbs than usual. No, shut up. We're instantly beating his ass without hearing his lore. Level 3 TB, BH, CR, and EH without greed. Yeah, I'll still have a lot of orbs. Buenos noches. Buenos. This isn't gonna be hit by Barbie King, but by stupidest thing ever. Yeah, it's kind of the irony part of the Oko. You rarely get hit with something worth hitting you. The other time is just stupid things. Give him the chiropractic adjustment. We do this. Horrible collision. Boom. Chiropractic adjustment. Stop using that joke. Go forward. In the name of Sparta. Amazing full collision again. I better not press L2 mistakenly and use Chronos Rage on one of these guys. That would be literally restarting the entirety of the game. Because like we don't have a magic at this point of the game normally. Why is Zesty looking at game with those lustful eyes? God of War 2? Look, you gotta glaze God of War. If you ain't glazing, you ain't phrasing. I'm gonna amaze ya while I beat Joe Frazier. So now we're gonna get the Typhon's Bane shortly. And that's when we're gonna unlock tricking. You press L2 while stationary and you iframe through attacks that are unblockable even. Blockable attacks, unblockable attack, doesn't matter. We leave this encounter for now. So he's doing it on NG+. I mean, I don't have anything. Basically, this is like a vanilla run. It's not a New Game Plus run. I don't have all the tools. And even if I did, I'm not using all the tools. I'm using things that I usually have in a normal run. That's the first wave, and here we get 2 sets of 2. That's the first 2 done. We move on there, and then there's gonna be 2 harpies. That's 1 down. That's another scent down as well. Then we have another harpy on the next cover. Boom, boom, bam, and it's dead when the screen shakes. 1, 2, jump to the air, triangle, grab it on the ground. Wait and react for this harpy, parry it, then grab it. When you parry it, they're perfectly set up in front of you for a grab. It's amazing. 1, 2, and then trigger this cutscene. Unskippable cutscene. Where is it? Should I just write it down? What do you mean? Where's the should? I just write it down. He is playing God of War Ragnarok New Game Plus. Give me God of War difficulty. I'm not playing that. Shut up! Aren't parries very risky in Anoko? No. The window is large and expensive. So we got it, right? Yeah. I don't know why I had this worry that I may not get new magic attacks for whatever reason. Okay, we have no magic attack. Amazing. So it's basically a vanilla one. Not a single other magic attack other than the Typhon thing. We lost the Chronos Rage that we had. God, that's lovely. So we align ourselves here. All are dead. Now we move on to the fire encounter. Let's hopefully see if it takes... This will either take a whole year to finish, or it will take like a second. So toss him to the fire. By the way, I do that thing where I grab him back to my grab option select by holding circle rather than just pressing circle. So like just pressing circle is this. Hold circle and it's this. Okay, it's going good this time. It's not bugging out on me again. Ah, I wanted to grab him. Don't die here. Don't worry. This thing is a fridge door. Look at this. It is bigger than Kratos. Even sideways is much longer than Kratos and taller than Kratos. Gotta love the blade of Olympus. Look at that. And he's just carrying it like it's some sword. It's not. It was too thick, too iron, too blunt to be called a sword. I'm worried as fuck, not gonna lie. Pegasus 2, I hope it doesn't end the run, okay? I'm very excited. Get a harpy, please. That toss animation also happens when you hold circle rather than just pressing circle. Just pressing circle gives you this. Hold it and it gives you this. Is the alternate Orion's harpoon. That's what it's called. For new people who don't know. Okay, we good. Let's go. Missed. What a joke. It happens. Sadly, but it does. New strat? Now, I've always used that entrance to the encounter. It is good. It's very, very safe. Zesty, we all love you. Hey, stop being so zesty, bro. Yeah, dude. I'll fuck you up. I remember that video of Sugar Ray. He got mad at someone saying sugar gay. So he's like, I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you in the ass. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass right now and prove you. Skip that, man. We're not into some burning old man. Oh, my eyes. Oh. Thanks for the tricks. Anytime, pizza time. Peep, peep. And here's the toss of the sentry. Here's another toss of the sentry. Oh, why did I grab him? Which theme is this? I forget. By replacing God of War 1. We're gonna have to do a lot of gymnastics here. Oh boy, I knew this. I knew this would happen. Are we clear to go? Yes. Just stop, please. Get out of my way, damn it. Damn, that was stressful. What are you doing, Zest? It got messed up the moment I got trapped back down there. And going up there, the camera's not in your favor. You don't know what's coming from here. So I had to retreat back down here. Find an opening to be completely safe and then actually fight. Playing with toys, Kratos? Why you play like that? How else would you play? What would you do? What would you do? Why is watching this so stressful? Imagine playing that. That was stressful. I knew I fucked up the moment I grabbed that Minotaur down there. Everything is blockable. Pathetic. Yeah, the one thing I really love about God of War 3's undeads is that they have the grabbing thing. You can't just block like this and expect greatness to come. They grab, they can be led to grab you, which at that case they have armor. They're amazing. Really nice fodder. The fodder in God of War 2 sentries are also very kind of aggressive. God of War 1s are pathetic. Although God of War 1 gets saved by the fucking wake up attack. God, I love that shit. I love wake up attack. Like, they instantly remind you you're playing God of War 1. It is amazing. Would you fill the Yoko and Zeus second final fight for $100? No. Please, the feather eye chests aren't riddle chests. Good sign. Yeah, I was curious how this run would go, and as I told you yesterday, only one way to find out if this mod is messed up is if doing an actual Oko. I'm not doing a test run. I don't have time anymore. Off to the hardest part of the entire run, the trickiest part of the entire run, I would say. Because it has so many ways to go wrong. It's not even funny. What's a wake up attack? When they're down on the ground and you attack them at a specific time, they instantly have armor, get up, and instantly attack you. So you gotta know when exactly to hit them. Yep, right here. As a matter of fact, how about I replace all my save data? Yeah, let's replace them all. Why do I have this pathetic, very hard save data that it doesn't have a cutscene skip? Yuck. Off to the hardest part. Let's see how this goes, man. I hope I win. I really am excited to win. Gotta not skip Vegas 2 cutscene. You need that psychological rest. I don't know if you're joking or what, but I actually need to take a break before doing that. I don't know. Badzem nas sad. Badzem nas. Why'd you use the Titan Rage there? Why wouldn't I? It's sick. No, I'm serious. You're not serious. Be right back after our break. You can skip cutscenes, but you can't skip breaks. So I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Are y'all ready to peg the Pegasus? Hope, let's go. Bro preparing himself. I started meditating. So when you get on the horse here, you get forcefully damaged, as you can see up there in my health. It's nothing. So here I'd like to turn off the music so that I don't get stressed, because the music is stress inducing. Whenever I'm fighting Minotaurs, Kratos sometimes holds their axe and throws it back to him. Always did it unintentionally. How does one do it intentionally? That only works against one Minotaur. Is the ones that you meet, the brown Minotaurs in this game. Doesn't work against every other Minotaur. It's a specific animation only they have. It's a grab. It's not allowed in no grab run plus. So this could go wrong right here. Let's see how I deal with it. Thankfully didn't. The controls are very stiff for shmups. Very, very stiff. They should never be this stiff. I don't know who even greenlit this. How's it that the controls are so stiff in a shmups minigame? I still don't understand. But let's stop complaining. This way you kill all the harpies, like in mass. You mass slaughter them this way. Boom. Now the sentry guy spawns. Here comes the hard part. dun 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 dun. We win. Oh, I oughta. Why I oughta. Uppercut. Strangle. Stab. Turns around. Weave. Break arm. Weave. Boom. Piercing shard. Another piercing shard. An extra piercing shard. Piercing shard. Excellent. GG. He wins. This hype shit is going on, and guys like, let the rage of the Titans drive your blades, Kratos. I'm sorry. I'm back to the small screen now. It was that one time I almost played the entirety of this section with a big screen. See, if I fell back there, I wouldn't have restarted the game. Did you see how Kratos just normally jumped? 3 times back to back. Hail to the king! Hail to Zesty! Why does the dragon have 8 balls? What? Like, even if you're talking Dragon Balls, that's 7 balls. Like, what piece of reference is that? Skip cutscene? We ain't skipping that. Let the aids of the Titans fuel your veins. Kratos. Nah, you was down bad for this one, Scorpy. When was the last Peggy L? You're getting good at that section. If you recall, way back before quitting the Oko, we did make the Pegasus a bit more consistent through sheer experiment. So like even back then, it wasn't, it got a little better. So I'm basically using the same discoveries back then. Admittedly with a bit more managing. Like I used to not manage this much. It used to be way too linear, and the moment something would go wrong, I'd get nervous. That's not the case nowadays. Nowadays, it goes wrong here and there, and I still manage, as if it's like a normal moment-to-moment combat. These guys have a attack queue that doesn't even look like an attack queue. Alpha's favorite animation. You love it. You know it. Don't take any of the chests here since they don't give orbs. Unless New Game Plus changes stuff and this somehow gives... Nah. Even if it does, it wouldn't be allowed. The 19 to 20 attempt back then, it wasn't even that big of a deal there. We don't quit, we choose ourselves. Quitting. Choosing yourself. I choose me. Hotel once decided to choose himself and do plats. Plats of what? Platinum trophies? Alpha's favorite animation. Oh man, I can't believe we're about to skip this cutscene for the first time ever in my life. This is part before or after the Golden Fleece? It's the Golden Fleece. This is way before. We get the Golden Fleece after the Mog of the Forgotten. Can't wait for that God of One Oko, my homie. Chill.
You must find a way across
To the island
Kratos.
Kratos. For there lies your path to the Sisters of Fate. Why do you give me AIDS, Gaia? Have you done God of War 2018 and Raggy Oko? No, I'm not that insane. Can't wait for the Gears 1 Oko either. Y'all better calm those tits if you have them. I'm just saying. God of War 1 Oko is gonna be way after this. Like, oh, way after this. And hopefully with cutscene skips off the bat. That would be amazing. Even though God of War 1 is a lovely game. It has like 1 hour of cutscenes. So it might not even be worth going through the trouble of getting the cutscene skip. But like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Why are good guys always getting ignored by girls? And only the bad guys are getting the light. Have you ever thought about that? Like, only the good guys are getting, like, you know. Like, why is it that only the bad Cerberus gets... And he's dead? Not really. Now he's dead. Who's the king of New York, dogs? I mean bitches, since bitches are... Bitch is what... Bitch means female dog, I believe. IRRC. This guy has armor against my magic? Like, who designed these enemies? Why are the dogs the worst thing in every God of War? And by worst thing, I mean the best enemy in the entirety of the genre. Oko isn't healthy. If mismanaged, it's not, man. And I know it. For me, it's not healthy, okay? Because, like, the moment I get into the Oko zone, I'm never letting go. I'm basically Okoing all the time. Like, I can't believe that one part of the last stream where I started Okoing all over you guys. Like, did you guys really enjoy that? No. Nobody enjoys getting Okoed all over. Come on. Like, remember my Oko on your face last stream? Man, that was stressful as hell. Seeing that soul basically spin back. I saw it for a split second and I knew it was coming. And like, I knew it was coming. I also didn't think it would come. And I was like, come on. I'm not gonna take an L against Alric. He's pathetic. I'm not losing against the Barbie King. And I did. On such an easy fight. He was also janky way earlier though. Way before the L. He was doing some weird rush attacks that I don't even know what he was doing. But alas, grab my ass. That's for the past. Oko was Choco Loco. So here what we do is speedrun this entire segment. So climb up, start rolling. Roll, roll. You get to the edge, jump and kill your... Not really. Boom. Do this. Boom. Boom. As I said, you're gonna have to speedrun this part. Boom, 3 of them. Boom. Kill these guys. Hold on, I have an idea. No scope. Ah, how did that not kill them? After this next encounter. Wish I played this game again. Too damn beautiful. What's stopping you? Oh wait, I know. Sony not remastering the games. Which, they will reveal something on the Game Awards. Trust me, I know, I work at Sony. My father works at Sony, by the way. He plays Kratos in the new God of War game. Oh man. Boom. Square to pick her up. Boom. Square to... God of War 2 and its jank. So like, boom boom. Square to pick it up, circle. I mean, if the game works, that is. Imagine if I failed that. Like that was a been amazing. You grab her, you instantly move on to that position to launch that siren and shoot her towards the other siren to deal a lot of damage, like this. Boom. Then you shoot this siren that got hit with the other siren 5 times. Then you grab her, and you repeat the same for the next wave. If you don't include Ascension and PSP games in the collection, then it's useless. It's not useless. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit that one just in case, then grab. There's a God of War several. God of War several? It's remastered. God of War 2018 remaster. Look, bombing Sony's building shouldn't be that hard if they reveal any God of War 4 remasters. 5 God of War 2 moments in just 10 seconds. God of War 2 moments, they never stop. And you know what's gonna be sad about skipping cutscenes from now on? The voice acting. I'm no longer gonna be watching the cutscenes and voice acting and yada yada. Or maybe I'm gonna watch the last cutscene against Zeus just to, you know, warm up. To mentally prepare myself, because that fight is difficult. Like, it's not a simple boom and move on, no. You have to be very, very careful in that fight. It's basically like the upcoming fight right now against Theseus. It requires a lot of skill. And just pure skill. I was wondering why this section was a weird bloom effect. God of War 2 has some sections that have a lot of light and bloom and shit. It's beautiful. Stream Dark Souls games, please? No. I have nothing to offer in these games. Like, that's... Besides chill streams that I could try, which I'll never try for these games. I have a billion other better games that I can play. I have nothing to offer. Like, a level 1 run that's gonna seem interesting. A challenge run, something. There's nothing. Stream Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure your chat would be all over it. I have much better games to play than Kingdom Hearts at the moment. Now for real, in the backlog I have some games, and right now Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 is one of them. Skip that bitch. Me? Cutscenes? As if. God, we made it here in an hour. We've made it to this part of the run in an hour. Because the proper run started like, I don't know, half an hour into the stream. We made it here to Theseus in an hour. Whereas before, an hour would be like Pegasus 2, or even like I'd say, yeah, Pegasus 2. That's the punish. The uppercut is what I use to punish him. Like, after blocking, hold triangle and let go of L1. You get this amazing punish. Works on a lot of enemies. I learned this in God of War 3. Found out that it also applies in God of War 2. I did not grow a pair of balls. I just wanted to attack him a little bit. Boom, boom. This hits for double damage since it's from up close. Look at the hit counter this time. Square, triangle, square. This specific slam. This one and this one are hitting double damage when I hit him up close. Look. This. Boom. 2 hits. Because Theseus is a boss fight with a big hitbox. So, like, slam type attacks hit him twice up close. Literally double the damage. Hey, that one tap was all that was left. So here I shoot him 24 times. Slowly. If you shoot him fast, he starts retaliating. So start shooting him slowly like this so that he never shoots back. Yeah, this way you secure him not doing a school shooting. And basically enjoy the remainder of the fight. It's a long, long fight. I'm gonna have to use the Minotaurs to score collisions on them one by one. Enjoy. fucking block that? It's almost over. I'm gonna give this man the beating of the century when it's over. Really? Come on. God, this fight is long. It's stressful. What the fuck? Stop. Can you stop any moment now? Stop! He's desperate. This guy's desperate, damn. And you guys are talking about some random stuff. Gonna need some time to catch up. Bang that ass down, boy. He tried every sort of martial arts to open the gate with his face. And that's Orpheus. See, it requires a lot of focus. And it's very difficult. And sometimes it is stressful. Like sometimes you see the man just spam his projectiles. All this talk about games just made me remember the Dragon Quest Builder spin-off. One of my favorite games, but I forgot about their existence until I got reminded recently. You guys like any spin-offs more than what they're trying to actually copy or something? I believe I do. There is something, but like, can't really exactly know what. What? Devil May Cream, why would he? It is stressful actually, yeah. Throughout the fight it is stressful. Shit's scary. Can't believe this game is 17 years old. It's almost an adult. Yes. Let's go. Okay, we are Gucci.
Our destiny has brought us together.
Is your punishment that Big V will do to anyone who is not adhering to Run's rules? I didn't adhere to any rules.
Remnants of my magic.
I like God of War, aka spin-off of DMC. Scorpion! We didn't say one-to-one copies of games. So like right now, is it now? Yeah, I guess it's now. This whole part is downtime. Like it's very calm and you know, it is downtime. That's all that I can describe it as. You are not going to skip this cutscene? Oh, why wasn't I skipping that cutscene? Now I feel offended. Why wasn't I skipping that cutscene? I'm used to just putting the controller down the moment a cutscene rolls up, it seems. The hell didn't that guy die? It took long. Why no skipping the cutscene? I am very sorry. I know I have a cutscene skipping God of War 2. But I forgot to skip that cutscene over there. It happens, you know, all the years of unskippable cutscenes. It happens that you're just not used to skipping any cutscene. Cutscenes ain't always bad. Yeah, like back there I may have not been aware of it, but back in the human nature mind that I have, way back in my head, I'm like, yeah, I need this break. Like, you guys don't understand sometimes. Look, God of War is like designed way too differently than other action games. Like, you may not really like notice it because you never really think about it. But like way back in 2005, God of War is one of the few games that is just continuous. Like, there's no end mission screen. Like a mission successful or something, move on to the next mission. Like any other game that came out in its era. And this is a thing all the way back in God of War 1. The whole game is just one complete segment. The whole game is one complete level. One complete mission. Now this is amazingly immersive. And like immersive in the good way. As in it doesn't break your pace. It doesn't break your gameplay or whatever. Yada yada. Whatever that shit is. But it also has a con to it. And is that modding is difficult. Modding these games, God of War 1 and 2, is apparently difficult because of this thing. It's not like mission oriented like other, you know, action games usually. Like Devil May Cry, you finish a mission and hold on, do these harpies spawn? Yeah, these harpies spawn before I pull this lever. Why am I always pulling it then coming over here? So I retreat to the wherever I retreated back there, so that they don't attack me and I attack them. Boom. Drive Club 4, Civil War. I peeked at the comments and I saw someone saying, I think it was right, saying, do you know of a lot of games that start with 4 that are great? And I guess y'all listed this. Zesty is cooming when he does that expression, wink wink. Hi Zesty, I'm new. What does one hit knockout mean? Do you have to restart the whole playthrough if you get hit once or just from the checkpoint? Ah! My knees hurt, bro! So, one hit KO is exactly what you described. When you get hit, you restart the entire game. I did it for God of War 3 without upgrades, and I'm doing it here. The other day I was thinking again about the God of War 3 Oko. I was thinking, what would have gone down if I actually did a non-fucking greedy vanilla run of God of War 3 Oko? It would have been easier. Instead, I did a no upgrade run plus because apparently the no upgrade run plus was easier for me. Because I wasn't very greedy for red orbs. I didn't really have a lot of red orbs in mind and all that. So like I could just chill. Like I'm just a chill dude and I'm doing the God of War 3 Oko. So I did God of War 3 without upgrades. Like that was the pace change. The plan change actually. And I explained it in that Sabaton cover. It all started with a hand room. You know the hands room in God of War 3? That I got hit that there once. And I basically decided to do no upgrades so that I don't fiend after red orbs. I wanted to I wanted to do the my knees hurt impression. Chill guy. Assassin's Creed 4 Templars orgy. What? For those who are interested in donations, look at the description. If people are interested in donating anything, the bank rules in here are weird in Kurdistan, so you can only donate to me PlayStation or Nintendo cards via my email. And I can skip this. I forgot. The not being able to mod is also a byproduct of Sony's game engine. None of Sony's games got any significant mods for that reason. Wait, other games, other Sony games that came out at that time, they weren't designed like this. I guess you mean the in-house developers and, you know, engines. Because like Sony Santa Monica, like sure we had exclusive Metal Gear Solid games and whatnot at the time, but those could allow you to skip cutscene. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, chill, 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 chill. Let me just get to my save point. They don't know me, son. I play as cowardly as imaginable for the sake of winning. And beep. Beep. That's that.
You must return to the island Kratos.
It's okay to play
Your
safe.
journey to
I'm
the
just saying,
Sisters
like
of
that
Fate has
starting
only
part
just
with
begun.
the sentries, when it's just sentries, it's much better to do it outside, and it takes a shorter time. They're not particularly that. This guy's just chilling, and he suddenly gets launched to the air and gets like, you know, gets vised. These guys are not that hard. It's just the fact that they have so much armor is what makes them scary. And they block a lot. Actually, they're a really, really nice enemy. This could also be a hint towards the remasters. This Oka that I'm doing. Can't remember if I've ever mentioned it, but the mods in Yakuza games tend to be style over gameplay all the time. It's the same with God of War. It's a lot of texture packs rather than actual game altering. Actually, I never found a mod that actually great. All of them just add infinite combos. Oh, so what you're saying? Oh, style as in like gameplay style. Okay. I've seen very little God of War, you know, gameplay mods. Things that actually touch up the code for combat. 3 Chrono Switch on these guys. Drops all 3. Beep beep. Boom boom. So we're like 2 hours deep into this stream, and we're already like about to make it to the Mog of the Forgotten. It's amazing. Good of you to mention that Guardians block a lot. I have never noticed it myself. Yeah, why did I mention that? You know that. But now for real, so the Guardians and the Hades Minotaurs block a lot in this game, and it's a lovely thing. It's always great when you get caught off guard with an enemy blocking. It also happens amazingly with Minotaurs. Like, God of War 2 Minotaurs, they don't block all that much other than the Hades Minotaur that I just mentioned. I'm talking normal Minotaurs. God of War 3's Labrys Minotaurs block. They block a lot. They're lovely. God of War 1's Tormentors. Oh my god, what a Minotaur that is. You want to ask for mods to make DMC5 enemies harder. How would you make them harder? Speed them up? How would you make DMC5 enemies harder, honestly? Like, they gotta have, I don't know, more aggro, I suppose? They have a lot of wander animations where, like, they wake up, they're doing this. And then they scream. And then they do this, and they get launched for, like, 2 minutes. We just in DMC5 out of nowhere. That's Dante. Imagine him in the group chat. In the groom chat. There's our magic upgrade. Amazing. So our meters do get increased, which I should have mentioned that way back when we got the Gorgon Eyes. So we are set up. Every Oko is going to be this cutscene skipping thing that we're doing right now. Matter of fact, every challenge run from now on is going to be this. And I said something about doing a true General Kratos Pain Plus, which will hopefully be a thing. I may do it. I don't know. I may or may not. True General Kratos Pain Plus is essentially General Kratos with like double collision damage. It's amazing. It's an amazing run. I've done it before, guys, for people who don't know. General Kratos takes more damage, and collision skill the harder the enemy hits. Like the harder the enemy hits, the stronger your collisions. So it doesn't matter how the enemy gets stronger, be it costumes or difficulties, which is usually difficulties. That's how your collisions get stronger. And General Kratos, the enemies hit extra hard on him. They hit him for double damage, so you have double collisions. The only catch was that you have full health and magic meter in New Game Plus. With this current mod, I can do a General Kratos with level 1 meters, which I know one spot that is going to be very problematic, and it's going to be Theseus. There will be other spots as well, but Theseus is going to be the most problematic. He's going to take way too long, since like there's another problem with General Kratos. His orb value is trash, like pure garbage. Like you get a giant orb sometimes and it doesn't even add anything to your magic. It does add to your magic, it's just not visible. So that's ass. What can I say? It's ass. We're about to reach Barbie King, where we're gonna pick up where we left off at the last L. The MC4, hell yeah, give it some hard enemies. The MC4's enemies are easy now. In what world are we living where cutscenes are a cheat code and DMC4 enemies are easy? The harder the collision, the harder my that has never been said by me, sorry, not by me. That's not a running catchphrase to the channel for any new people to the stream. Don't get scared away by what he said. I'm way more chill than that. I'm way better than saying that. People are asking, he's collecting Gorgonites because when you max out your health, said Gorgonite chests start to give you major red orbs? Yeah, and that is something we need. This is one cutscene I want to watch, honestly.
Hear me, fallen god. None defy what the fates decree. That is how it must be. Only death awaits you at the end of your journey.
My death is what begins this journey.
The fates have not deemed victory for you. Your soul will never find peace for what you have become.
I am what the gods have made me.
Say whatever you want about Devil May Cry 5, but man, what a game it is, so fun to chill on. Yes, I visit Devil May Cry Fun not to get some challenge. I just go there to come up with creative ways to deal with enemies. Like the push that it has for creativity in your approach is amazing. You don't have to do a lot of that. There's a lot of optimal stuff that swipes enemies, but I don't do that. It and Ninja Gaiden 2 are two games I go to for total different reasons than how I would like usually approach an action game. Like I approach Ninja Gaiden 2 with like knowing it's gonna be difficult and it's gonna be unlike any other action game. And I approach the Devil May Cry 5 the same, but it's a whole different opposite. Where Devil May Cry 5 has easy enemies and it's just a lot of chilling while playing. It's a nice fun game. It's just fun. There's a lot of fun games out there. Like I've heard Okami is one. Watch Birdman spawn in the chat. And then when I go to Ninja Gaiden 2, like I mentally sometimes I'm not prepared to play Ninja Gaiden 2. Mentally. It's a lot of deaths out there. And I sometimes hate it because it falls into the artificial difficulty talk. But it's Ninja Gaiden 2. And it's the best game of all time. So enjoy this fight. I'm going to have to increase the audio because it's scary. And I have to focus. Ground CR has 7 more iframes than air CR, and Zesty knows. The reason I do air CRs a lot of times is to get a good sense of perception, I suppose. As like I'm generally better when I do something with one thumb or finger, then do another thing with the same finger right after, rather than anticipate something, then like just perfect press the button as something is coming. Like, I'm generally like this. It's a thing with shaky hands as well. Generally, like, a lot of people are like this too. It's not just me. Like, see my hand? Like, if I hold my hands out like this, very, very close to the camera so that it shows, see how it shakes? But if I do this, this one's like a bit more steady. But if I don't, they both shake a lot. So like when I jump, then like get a good perception of when he's about to slam me, and then L2, I perfect iframe it, usually. The Gorgon one just went wrong that one stream. This is also a thing on why tricking with the Blade of Artemis feels so good. You first get a good perception of your stance, your position by pressing L1, holding L1. You press R1 when you're like right as the attack is coming. That's why it's so good. Like it's smooth. Like I naturally would do it, like even in an Oko. Notice how many times I'm doing this type of tricking in an Oko. It's totally like you guys don't understand. 21 iframes. 21 frames. That's half a second. Almost. Of iframes. Just by doing this. No magic, no nothing wasted. Not this. Don't move the analog and press L2. You don't get iframes like this. But just this. And you see me do this instead. This is like a bit riskier. Like you would say, what you're standing positionary. Why not just do this? I just get a better sense of, I don't know. Don't need to chain it. With one use and without touching the stick. Ground CR has already more iframes. Okay. Then I have a question. What if I spam Chronos Rage but hold L1? Is there any amount of frames that I'm vulnerable at? Are there any frames that I would be vulnerable? Like if I hold L1 and mash L2? 'Cause sometimes I need to know that. You're getting tired. We good. Like, I have enough energy to finish the entirety of the run. Like, we have cutscene skipping. Look at that. We just skipped that shit. This guy ended the last stream, making it the world record winner for the shortest Oko stream of all time. Just did good with Barbie and Big Booba Snake. Just saying, better to spend a couple of minutes playing it safely than to spend an hour trying to get here again. No, look. I don't know why you're getting it as if I'm disagreeing with you. I'm not. I'm just explaining why I do something else. I didn't even hear you shoot that fucking arrow. Are you gonna do the rush? Are you gonna do the dopamine rush? That's another breakpoint. It's like 5 or 6 breakpoints that you're gonna have to reach. Imagine if his arrows weren't blockable. That would be a piece of hell. Like that would be pure poetry if this man's arrows were unblockable. I knew it was close to that breakpoint. Perfect angle. If you would do this every time, perfect fucking angle. And how many breakpoints did I reach? He usually does that stumble like 6 times, I believe. Like on the 6th time you can grab him and that's it. That's the fight basically. And I wonder if that arrow raining that he does is blockable. There is a lot that I don't know about God of War because I'm basically never faced with a situation where I'd have to know. So knowledge is power, but like, there's only so much time we have on this earth to learn everything in a game. Get down from this horse. The horse hitbox is bad. Be careful rolling too close to it. Yeah. So what I do is stand right here. He spawns enemies. If I grab them, they instantly die and I get a lot of rage back. If they grab me, I can just reverse their grab and it's a really nice 360 attack. So it's a net positive if I get grabbed, like this. Because I reverse it, boom, kill both the guy that grabbed me and the guy that I threw the undead at. So like this is favorable to get. Love how this guy just suddenly makes the arena smaller to fight. It's like he's fucking scary and he knows it. Like when he actually turns big, it's fucking claustrophobic. Like he's way bigger than you. And the game does some camera trick that makes it a lot scarier. The camera turns into this Ninja Gaiden camera, like right below your feet. But I need to focus now, because the big phase is coming and I have to be a bit careful there. So what I do is safely attack from afar. We used to fight him head on, but like that era of brave Zesty is long gone. And I really miss fighting this guy head on, tricking him and all that. I hope these days come back whenever I revisit this game for a Pain Plus run or no upgrade run, hopefully. Because like this is very, very pathetic to fight him this way. This guy is very fun to fight in a back and forth type of way. If he gets too much in the middle, I switch sides. I'll show it to you guys if it needs to happen, but for now it doesn't need to happen, so like we good. The moment this guy swings his hammer, the camera plays a very weird trick on you, where it kind of swings with his hammer. So like you don't even know if you're dodging to the right direction most of the time. There he goes. I gotta actually dodge when these things are close to hitting me. Like if I don't dodge when they're close to me, like the last stream, they actually hit me in the face. For a second there, I thought the souls came back to hit me. Oh my god, I got scared. Boom. Ha! And now we made it to the best level of the game. Also one of the hardest, but like... The Temple of Riley. The Mog of the Forgotten. I mean the bog, but like, you know how it is. We got the Barbie Hammer. The run is significantly easier now. This thing shreds with boom, boom. I'm canceling it with the bow, of course. Has he made it further than this? My personal best off stream was the Cerberus breeder encounter. Like the ones with the jugs, like right after the Phoenix puzzle. So that's pretty far into the game. On stream, my personal best. On stream, personal best was the encounter after the translator. I gather you here to bear witness to Kronos' rage. A lot of orbs, thank you very much, sir. We'll be gooning to you, Riley's. This time I'm not losing against her if I make it back there. If I make it then the Temper, what's her face? So here I demonstrate amazing tricking and how cool it is that you have this. I'm the only one who can't get petrified because I'm pressing L2. There we go. That's another one. On stream was the place when you QTE through it. I forgot what it's called. QTE through what? Did you know? Didn't know you got out of prison? What? Did you just say? Bro mocked the flashy wall. You know how we do it in Detroit. Hey everyone, how's it going? Hello, Apple Mammy. I love the Mog of the Forgotten. We are a bunch of goon slayers in this whole section, so you know, bear witness to awesome gameplay in here. So it's like there's a lot of really interesting strats in here, and like the encounters generally are very amazing. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Wait for him to attack. Dodge. Go back. 1, 2, 1. Wait for him to attack. Dodge. 1, 2. And he's dead. Go to the upper guy that is gonna spawn right here. Circle and hold triangle. Now you wanna kill him with 3 Orion's harpoons. The other guy comes in. This attack is not dealing damage, as you saw back there. It just opens you up, so it's not a big deal. Boom, bam, bop, bam. Though I don't know why he recovered after that grab. Like, he instantly started attacking. That was dangerous. The end of the run back there, that would have been a pure jank moment of God of War 2. Plays that element through it. Start all with music bombing your ears. I don't even know what you're talking about, true gamer. Like that's the problem. Like, otherwise I would have connected the dots myself. The Goon of Olympus. You remember the guy who bragged about you cheating in the comments? Not bragged. Yapped about me cheating. Cutscene skipping is cheating now? Really? Is the Brigade B hammer the strongest weapon in God of War? In game? Like in all of God of War? Nah. The Gauntlet of Zeus is the strongest weapon. And I know I hate to say it, but it is. I don't hate to say it, I just don't acknowledge the weapon. Or the game to be on the same caliber as this. I don't know. Chains of Olympus generally has very weak and pathetic enemies. So now what I do, I retreat back here, here. Boom, 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 boom. 5 arrows is what it takes to take these guys out. Now I backtrack to the magic chest. Not skipping the cutscene is cheating. That's right, tell him that. Tell him I said not skipping the cutscene is cheating. Tell you when you make it there, Zesty. No, please don't mind of the King Shockwave. I've started to notice it missing enemies sometimes for no reason. Like, why? This is literally my favorite special attack. Why does it have to be like that? No more bugs. I skipped this encounter with the wraiths because we do not want any smoke with the wraiths. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Why didn't they fall? The hell? What? I know I didn't die, but why didn't they fall? Like, they usually don't climb on this rope. The hell? What is wrong with this game today? What is this? What is this? What even is this? Why is this? Why doesn't this game work? Why doesn't this game work? It's stupid. It's stupid the levels this game functions at. It is stupid how this game how was this game remotely put together in any way? What is this? Why? What the fuck even happened back there? Why didn't Kratos get on the block? Like, this game is so bad sometimes, I swear to God. Like, what was even that? What was even that? What even went wrong there? Because I sure am curious. Panicked for no reason. I tried to get on this fucking shit! Kratos crosses it to the other side! That's fucked up! Guys, take care. Catch you in the next stream. This is the worst game of all time. Like, I cannot tell you guys how much I fucking hate this game sometimes. Fuck God of War 2, literally. If there's ever a game you want to remaster, remaster God of War 2018. Much better than this fucking shitty ass game. At least that game doesn't have on landing dickless pieces of cunt bitch ass fucking shit. Cunt